Welcome back to Big Sister Chats. Welcome to episode 4. And guys, we're getting on track again. I'm proud of us. We're getting on track.
You're proud of me.
I am proud of Savannah, actually.
Put in my weight.
Honestly, let's just say right now it actually is 20 to 10 at night. But we're fine. We're slaying.
We've just been shopping all day, which was really fun.
I
got some new jeans. I got a new top. I got some new earrings, and I got a matcha latte, which is my favourite thing in the whole entire world. If you're ever at Pret and you want to get a matcha latte, get an iced matcha latte. Oh my god, it'll change your life ever. Make sure you get it with the rice cake because it's so nice. Scarlett and my mum hate it, but I managed to get my boyfriend on it.
It tastes like actually nothing.
Anyway, because it is bedtime, we've got some tea. Scarlett, what flavour is your tea?
Mango.
Have you tried it yet?
No, it's
try it. Do a little taste test. I've got cocoa and rubus.
Ooh. I've also got a cookie that I've half eaten.
Oh yeah, she got a Costco cookie.
I ASMR for you guys.
I've already eaten my Costco cookie.
I've already had two.
Huh?
I already had two. And when we walk around Costco, I opened the packet and I had two because we were all so hungry.
Oh yeah,
and we
don't go to
smell
Costco
the
hungry because we ended up getting a kilogram of M&Ms, a whole carrot cake.
Yeah, like a massive
and
cake.
A massive box of cookies. We also nearly got blueberry muffins, but I put the blueberry muffins back.
My dad nearly put like a whole bag of Cheetos in.
But they mysteriously disappeared. I don't know how that happened.
It was so funny when he found out. He got so mad.
Anyway, let's get onto the topic today.
So, Samantha, you going to announce the episode today?
So, I came up with the topic today. The topic today is pet peeves. If you don't know what pet peeves are, they are like little things that annoy you and things that like get under your skin, things that irritate you. Not like normal things, just like things that are unique to you. They're probably not unique to you because probably many people have the same pet peeves. But for the sake of the episode, there are unique personal pet peeves.
Comment down below as well if you have any of the same kind of pet peeves we have. And also comment down below what your pet peeves are, because we want to know what you guys, think
we don't
as well.
want to annoy you, so.
Yeah, warn us before we do anything.
He wants to go first. We were meant to actually write down a list of pet peeves. Did you do that?
Nope.
No, neither did I. Neither of us did our homework.
We're not very planned for this podcast,
We didn't really do our homework. To be fair, they're in our brain.
To be fair, podcast is just talking of random stuff in your brain, so, yeah.
Yeah, our pet peeve. Yeah, anyway. I'm going to go first. So last episode I actually started already talking about one of my pet peeves.
I had to stop you.
Yeah, you did.
You need people to wait for
it. I'm actually not that heated about it today. I was feeling a bit heated about it that day. But today I'm like, I don't really care. I actually had a conversation. See, like, people just bring it up all the bloody time. So, like, this morning, my boyfriend was like, oh, all of this time before you go away would be a great time to start driving. And I'm like, I know. Fun fact, I haven't driven in probably like 5 weeks.
5 weeks? Been more than that. 5 weeks?
No, because remember I picked you up from school?
And I finished school like 2 months ago.
Okay, maybe like 8 weeks then. No, but like, we've been on holiday for 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. And then I was at Artie's for like 2 weeks. So like, when am I meant to do it? Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm a busy gal. I can't dedicate so much time. Anyway, so I was like, yeah, and I do agree with him, but, tests are hard to come by right now, so, soz. And also, fun fact, my theory runs out on, like, the 4th of December, so, like, not that long.
And you don't want to retake that as well, just to be like, oh.
And I don't want to retake my theory, so
you better get on it. Time is ticking.
I know, time really is ticking. But, like, if I don't pass before my theory runs out, I'm not taking my theory again. No way, Jose. I'm going to wait until uni's over because the same thing's going to bloody happen at this point. I'll pay to do another theory test, and then 2 years will go by, and then, oops, need to do it again. Nah. You know what? They made buses and tubes for a reason. Do you know what I mean? Maybe just being on the road isn't for me. Although that's really annoying. Thing is, right, I'm in a predicament because I really want to drive. I want the freedom and I want to be able to drive, but I just cannot be asked. Like the thought of doing another test gives me so much anxiety. I actually want to throw up. Like it's hot, but I've done it 3 times. I don't want to do it again. Anyway, moving swiftly on because actually I can't talk about driving anymore. It's making me feel a little bit lightheaded. What's your pet peeve?
Well, I've got a lot. Do you know what my most annoying pet peeve is at the moment?
What?
Right, and I know that you're gonna like agree with everyone right here. Like you're gonna be like, yeah, it's a good point. You're making a good point. But to me, it's really, really irritating because I've got reasons for why I don't want to do this thing, and people don't really understand my reasons. Can you guess what it is?
No.
You not? Okay, so basically, if you've never watched us before, I've just finished my GCSEs, and basically I've just finished school, right? And I've got like the longest summer ever. You know, I've got like I think it's like 2 months off. I think, well, I'm halfway through that anyways. But as soon as I finished school, I went round my nan's and saw the family. They're like, "Oh, congratulations, finally finished." Blah blah blah. Because everyone knows how much I hated school. Like it was honestly the death of me. I couldn't wait to get out of that place. Everyone was like, talk to me about it. The first thing everybody said to me was, "So, when are you going to get a job?" And it just really annoys me because, like, I don't mind people ask me one time, and I'll give them the answer, going, "I'm not getting a job. I'm focusing on growing my social media and getting some of that." Because if I stop taking photos into Artie.
I'm just talking about. I'm still listening. I'm literally got you in my ears. It's hard not to hear.
Anyways. So, like, if people ask you once, right, I'll answer to them, but, like, this is the reason why I'm not getting a job, you know, blah, blah, blah. But it's when people keep pestering me about getting a job, it really irritates me. Like, it annoys me so much because, look, I've got a reason why I don't want a job. Can you just accept that reason and leave me alone?
But you will get one eventually because, like, you want to
eventually I will, but
because you want to earn your own money and you want to buy yourself nice things. Like, the only way you're going to do that is get a job, like.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm never getting a job in my whole entire life.
Because say if you wanted to like progress in YouTube and you needed money to like get a new camera, where are you going to get that money from? You can't just plug it out of the net. Do you know what I mean? Mummy and Daddy aren't going to buy everything for the rest of your life, and now you're 16, you need to start buying things yourself.
Yeah, and I'm going to get a job, but just not yet.
Well, no, because I don't even have a job right now because we've been away the whole time.
Yeah,
probably,
and also
I reckon a good time to do it would be like in the new year. Like January.
Yeah, once you start
into
college,
yeah, and then get a job in Colchester, so you can go after college or before college or whatever your timetable is. That'd be a good time to get a job.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it now.
But the reason why it just really irritates me because when people are like, "So why you get a job? Why you get a job? You've got such free time."
But you don't have that much free time next.
I don't the whole time. And the thing is, though, my life at the moment has actually been really busy, and I know people will be like, yeah, but it actually is, like, most days I'm filming content, then I edit the content, then I upload the content, I film more content, so it's just constantly creating more content, because the reason why I don't want a job is because if I had a job, it would take over my life, it would take away time.
Not really. If you had, like, a 8-hour contract job, you'd just be working, like, 2 shifts a week.
Yeah, but the fact that I feel like if they knew, you literally were going to David Lloyd and they were putting you over shifts because they knew you were free.
Yeah, no, I was volunteering because I wanted the money.
I feel like if they knew I had...
Trust me, you would end up doing the same. Everyone does it. See, everyone thinks they're not going to do it, and then everyone does it because they want the money.
Yeah. But
anyway,
I feel like what would happen is they would know that I'm obviously off school, so I've got lots of free time. So be like, "Oh, can you do this day, this day, this day, this day?"
Yeah, but you're not doing it while you're off school. You'd work it around your college timetable.
Yeah, I'm saying if I got a job now.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
They would just be like, "Oh, can you do this day, this day, this day, this day?" And then I'll have no time. No. Yeah, I know, but knowing me, I'm just like, yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, that's like me as well. I'm not gonna lie.
So like, it would take over my life, and then it would take away time for me creating content and stuff like that.
I just thought of another episode that'd be really funny, but you wouldn't be able to really join in. I was gonna say like funny job stories, but. It's another reason for you to get a job.
We need to do an episode where we interview Savannah's best friends because I think they'd be quite entertaining on here.
Megan,
and Scarlett.
And Scarlett, yeah. I don't know
Yeah.
if Scarlett would want to do a podcast. Maybe. We could ask her about her music producing course that she's just done. She's done a
Yeah.
music producing course. I think. I hope that's right. Something to do. Well, she wants to be like a music producer. She's an incredible singer. Oh my god, we should just get her on here to sing.
Oh,
She's such a good singer, but
she's the
she
best
just,
singer in
like,
the world.
She's amazing. She's like
Better than
Billie
most.
Eilish mixed with Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
No, she's amazing.
She's so good.
But yeah, we can get Megan on here talking about her architect and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, it'd be fun. I miss my friends.
Guys, comment down below. No, actually, subscribe to if you want to see guests on here, and also let us know what guests you would like on here, because
Just not my boyfriend because he refuses.
I know Artie hates when I vlog. Like, he was talking about Savannah about this the other day, because the other day, obviously, every single time I go out, I leave the house, I vlog because that's literally what I do. And I was vlogging, and Savannah and Artie were here, and I was like, "Oh, Artie, say hi to the vlog," and then he was like, "Hi," and then Savannah says to me, she goes, "Do you know that he actually hates it?"
Yeah, he doesn't. He's not the biggest fan of being on camera, but he deals with it well. He's he's fine.
He's chill.
He's a big boy. He can handle it. He's
Like,
pretty
well,
enough.
if you're dating Savannah, you got to be prepared to be in the camera.
I mean, come on. I'm gonna be an actress. He's probably gonna have to come to. Well, he is gonna have to come to like red carpet events with me and have his photo taken. Sorry, Art. Love you.
That's the one thing I have, but with finding, we're going so off topic right now, but I will. With finding like boyfriends or someone like just to date, I feel like my biggest top thing is if they like for them to first of all respect what I do, because the reason I broke up with my ex was actually because he didn't respect what I did. He despised me for that still.
Who? Oh, really?
He talked behind my back to my best friend about like how much he hates the fact that I do YouTube, and all I care is YouTube, and then he didn't really care about it and didn't respect it. So I was like,
you've got to respect what your other half does.
yeah, it's really
mean?
important, I think. So my biggest thing is if I'm gonna date someone, I need them to know about what I do, and I need them to respect it.
Artie's got Krispy Kreme. I'm so jealous.
And also I want them to know. I want them to be included in what I do. So if they're like, oh, I don't know, I want to do that at all, I'm like, well, sorry, hon, but you got no choice.
Yeah.
Texting her boyfriend.
Let me just reply to Artie's Krispy Kreme message because I'm quite jealous.
Let me try
Oh
this.
yeah,
mango.
try your tea.
Is it mango flavored then? Is it mango flavored? Because honestly, I love mango. Mango is my favorite, guys. If you didn't know, oh my god, I would die for mango. That's so nice. I get an applause for that. Well done,
Do you
Savannah.
like it?
I like it.
Good.
You know, one day, guys, we will have. I really want to get Big Sister Chats mugs, so we can promote them, and we can also, if you want to buy them, you can DM us, and we'll send you a copy.
Yeah, it might be a few episodes till that happens. I don't even know how many viewers we're getting, to be honest.
About 100.
Okay.
We're actually doing quite well, knowing that we're so inconsistent, as everyone knows. But
Let's
you
do
will actually
better.
enjoy us.
Watch the video, like and subscribe, and then we'll make you a mug. That's the deal.
That is the deal, guys.
Anyway, we're going so off topic. Let's get on to the next pet
Pet
peeve.
peeves.
My next pet peeve, this is huge, and this has developed like since living in London. So, slow walkers. Oh my god, I don't care who it is. It's gonna sound really bad, but like, it's a pet peeve. So just let me off. So like, I will be walking to get the tube. And I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I'm a very, very fast walker. Like, I will walk 10 paces in front of everyone. Like, I'm extremely fast.
She's so fast.
That's just my natural walking pace, though. I can't help it. Like, if my boyfriend, he's like, "Why are you rushing?" I'm like, "No, I'm just walking." I've got like I've got long legs, so I walk pretty rapid. And oh my god, slow walkers, when they get in front of you, when they stop in the middle of the path, and I'm like, "Bro, I've got a tube to catch. I want to punch them in the head," and then they go that way and you go that way and they go, and you're like, "Oh my god, like, just give me a break. I literally just want to push you over." I actually said to Artie the other day, I was like, slow walkers need their own lane. Like slow drivers have their own slow lane on the bloody like motorways. we need one of them on the paths for the slow walkers because, oh my God, they're just doing my head in. When it's busy, I honestly just want to get a jetpack and like fly above everyone because I'm like, you are too slow.
On Mario Kart.
Literally, when I get the little rocket. Oh my God, it's so annoying because they just like walk, and they just stop and go on their phone. And it's like, oh my God, do you want me to push you in the drain? Because that's what's going to happen if you do that again. And it just, it makes me a different kind of angry. Like, it makes me want to be aggressive. And I'm not an aggressive person, but oh my God, slow walkers. And when people stop in the middle of the path, when you are in your stride,
I was going to break my stride. It's going to slow me down.
Apart from the slow bloody walkers, they will break your stride. They will break your stride. They will get in there and they'll be like, lol, you thought, you know. Sometimes I'm in a rush. Sometimes I want to get home from work early. Sometimes I'm like, come on, let's go. I want to get somewhere. And then they're just like, no, I'm just going to take all day. But like, that's just being in the city, to be honest. Like, everyone's in a hurry. Everyone's in a rush. And then there's the slow walkers that ruin it. They ruin the fast-paced city life. They need to go back to the countryside. The city's not for them. Anyway, that's my second pet peeve. What's your second pet peeve?
When people eat loudly and their mouth always open like that.
Yeah. Good rogue. Also, just pause. I just told Artie that his Krispy Kreme made it to the podcast, and he goes, "Oh, I might watch it then." And I was like, "Well, you're not going to watch it anyway."
Rude! Artie, if you're watching this, don't be a fake fan. You've got to support us.
To be fair, I think he does watch it anyway. I think he's just joking, but whatever.
You know, sometimes I'm surprised how many people of our family actually watch
Our
the
entire
podcast.
family watches this, and sometimes I'm like,
Oh, what did I say?
like, they tell me, they're like, "Oh, I watched your podcast." I'm like,
No, yeah, actually, we were at our little cousin's birthday party, and like,
I was like,
my
really?
auntie,
The whole family was like, "Oh, I didn't know you did that," and I was like, "I didn't know you watched the podcast, so
no, we were
that's your problem."
We were at a event of our family, and my auntie came up to me and was like, "Yeah, you should take a break," and I was like, "What are you going on about?"
You should take a break.
And then I forgot that I mentioned in the podcast to take a break from like YouTube and stuff, and I was like, "You watch the podcast?"
Podcast. They're true fans.
They are true fans.
All 100 viewers.
I never.
All 100 viewers are our family.
Good one.
Take a break.
No, but I'm always so surprised that my family actually watch our stuff. Like, obviously I do YouTube and stuff, and I don't really think my family ever watch my videos. Like, I know
They literally do all the time.
My cousin Melissa,
And you
she
know
is
it,
like
bro.
my true number one fan.
Melissa's not our cousin. She's like our older sister.
She is like our older sister. I love her to absolute bits.
She's like our older sister, and Amelia's like our younger sister.
Yeah, we're like a little family.
We're our own family.
Yeah, girls
We're
only.
Fitch girls.
No, but Melissa literally watches every
Although
single.
she's a dench now, she left the squad.
I know, but she's still our sister.
Yeah, whatever.
No, but basically she watches every single one of my YouTube videos, and she always messages me about it, and she's always like telling me she's watching it, and it honestly means so much to me because it's like, aw,
It's so sweet.
she supports me so much, and I love
Yeah.
Mel to bits.
And when she has a tiff with her husband, she watches our podcast. Remember that?
yeah, it's like I need to watch the podcast.
Brilliant. Anyway, what's your other? Is it my pet peeve or yours?
Yeah, I've already said mine is eating loudly and your mouth open. I hate that so much. Do you agree with me?
Oh god, yeah. Probably my biggest pet peeve that's been my pet peeve for a very long time is negative people. When people are negative and they're just Debbie Downers all the time.
Do you know what? I understand this
because
because
energy down and you're like, oh, give it a break. Just smile. Do you know what I mean? Just be a bit happy.
Do you know
Sometimes like Scarlett does this as well. She'll sit here and be like, oh yeah, I hate negative people too. But actually,
I'm negative a lot.
she's negative all the time, and I'm like,
And not all the time.
I actually.
Do you know what? Let me give a little rundown.
This is my pet peeve.
Okay, fine. You finish your pet peeve rant, and I'll tell you mine.
All right, cool.
Response.
So like, I remember I had this one friend at school, and every single morning, I'd like wait for her at like the buses and stuff. Everyone would be like, "Hi, how are you? Good morning," and she'd be like, "Ugh, I've got a headache," or like, "Ugh, can't be asked for today," or like, "Ugh, hate this. And I'm like, great, good for you. Well, I'm looking forward to having a nice day, so catch you later. But it's like, they're just so annoying, and they're so like, ugh, give it a break. Boring is the word. Boring. If you're negative, rethink your life, because what's the point? Like, you've got 80 years, right? 80 solid years. I'm going to say the first 10 or 15, you don't really know what you're doing. And probably the same with the last 10 or 15 if you don't know what you're doing. So, like, you've got a nice chunk of 80 years in the middle where you're in your prime. Why spend it being, like, low and, like, and just bringing everyone's energy down? Like, what's the point? What is the point? Like, just be happy. Just be grateful. That's the word of the day. Grateful. Be grateful. Be grateful for what you have around you. Whether it is, like, I don't know, this cup of tea. I'm grateful for it because it's here with me. I enjoyed it. Do you know what I mean? Like, just be grateful for the little things, and don't be so negative, and don't be wishing your life away, wanting the next thing. That's one of my biggest pet peeves, is when people are like, oh yeah, I'll be happy when I have this car, or I'll be happy when I move into this house, or I'll be happy when that's happened, or blah 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 blah. Just be happy now. Like, no one's stopping you. You're the only one stopping your own happiness. There is no one else. There is nothing exterior that should be stopping your happiness. That is all within you, and that is all under your control. And it's up to you whether you have a good day or a bad day. No matter what happens to you, you can't control what happens to you, but you can control how you react.
Yeah.
That's one of the best quotes I've ever learned. I've read a lot of, like, meditation and self-help books, yada, yada, yada. And it's like, you attract what you think. We should do a whole episode on this, really, because
I do actually. I was in the shower the other day, right? Weird thoughts in the shower, right? I was in the shower and I was like, manifesting. Because basically, I was thinking about a YouTube video I did about 2 years ago. And I was like, I'm going to do this video every single year, update you guys on my thoughts. And it was all about manifesting, right?
That'd be such
And then I was like, actually, that'd be a really good episode, because me and Savannah both have such a big passion in manifesting and believe in it so much.
I've read a book called The Secret, which is really good and all about manifesting. I've also read Roxy, I don't know her last name, I can't remember, it begins with an N. I've also read her 7-step manifestation guide as well, which is amazing. I've also read, what's his name? That guy who does the Good Vibes, Good Life book as well. I've read a lot, and like, it just completely flips your perspective. It just makes you think so differently, because basically, this is the best way I can put it for you to understand if you don't know what manifesting is and if you've never heard of it. So imagine your brain is like a TV, all the insides of a TV, right? Your eyes, or your life, is the TV screen, is what you see. And so your thoughts are the channels that it's picking up from the universe. So your thoughts are sending out the little electronic waves into the universe. The universe is receiving them and then putting them onto your TV screens, which is your eyes. Does that make sense? So your thoughts is what you see. So it's the law of attraction, and it's a real thing. I don't know why people don't believe in manifestation and say, oh, it's this made up magic thing, because it's not. There's absolutely nothing magic about it, and there's absolutely nothing made up about it. It's like if you read a book on the law of gravity, exactly the same thing. You don't walk past a field of sheep and the sheep are all flying one day because gravity forgot to work. Like, the law of attraction is a law, therefore it always works. And all it is that what you think is what you attract into your life, right? So if you're constantly thinking negative thoughts, you're going to attract negativity into your life, without, whether you like it or not. If that's what you think, that's what you're going to see. If you flip your mindset, which can take a long time, like if you've thought one way your whole life, you're not going to just wake up the next day and be completely different. It's going to take time and it's going to take practice. But if you think positively and you have a positive outlook on life, then you're going to see positive changes in your life, and you're going to get essentially what you want. It's not about, I want a Tesla. Oh, you're going to wake up the next day and have a Tesla in your garden waiting for you. That's not what it works. That's bullshit. However, you can manifest. You can make a vision board. You can, if there's something you really, really want in your life, say if it is a certain car that you want to build up to, you do have to take the necessary steps to get said car. but the universe will make that path a lot easier for you if you think positively about it, rather than thinking, I want that car, but I'm never ever going to get it. If you think negatively, you're never going to get it. If you think positively, there's a chance you'll get it, because your positive thoughts will generate positive actions that will lead you to get what you want. Does that make sense?
Yeah, save it more for that episode though. Do you know what? I feel I have to say this every single time to Savannah, because she goes off on one. She's like, "This is a really good episode idea," and then she goes off and like starts doing that episode.
No, but honestly, like manifesting and positive thinking, I could talk about for days because I feel so
Save it.
strongly about it.
I've just got deja vu. I've just got really bad deja vu. Last episode, I went to you like this, went, save it. I'm doing it again. Savannah,
I basically just
stay on the episode we're on.
But that does link to my pet peeve of people being negative, because I know so much about it. I know what they're doing to their life, and therefore it annoys me even more, because I know that they're just going to be negative for the rest of their life.
You know what? Right, let me have a rant about my negativity. I'm not as negative anymore. Am I?
Literally today while we were shopping, you were in such a huff.
I don't like shopping.
Sorry, I don't like shopping.
Sorry, that's not me being negative. It's just like
but you were just in a huff. It was quite funny.
But I was hungry. I didn't want to be shopping. And all I was there for is shoes. And I was like, am I going to ever buy these shoes? Because basically, I was just following Savannah around and her going to her own little shopping spree. And I was like, this isn't for me. This is for Savannah.
Well, you were there too, like.
I know, but I don't. I have no money.
That's not my fault.
I don't want money. Anyways, no, I was very negative when I was in school.
Yeah, she was.
And like, I admit that. And I do regret that.
Save it for the positive thinking podcast.
No, I'm just saying how I'm not that anymore. Anyway, so I was very negative in school, obviously, because I hate school and stuff like that. So I just hate everything. But now I'm obviously out of school, and I am very positive thinking. I'm going to get to 10k subscribers. I am going to hit this goal. I'm going to do this.
She's positive about certain
YouTube.
things, but negative about other things.
But now I'm quite positive about everything. I feel like now.
Most things. You're getting there. You're getting there. I'm proud of you.
Thanks, babe.
Have you got another pet peeve?
There's so much stuff things people do and it annoys me. But like, actually talking about it's like, what annoys me?
Yeah. I'll tell you another one. When this is, hang on, I don't really know how to articulate this really.
When people judge me for what I do, that really annoys me. That really triggers me. Because I'm like, that was so unnecessary. Like, it's not your life, so you can just leave and accept it. Like, it really triggered me when people like, when I tell people what I do, they're like, really? Like,
oh yeah, that links to like people just judging you for no reason. It's like, is it actually hurting you? Then be quiet.
It really annoys me because I'm like, okay, well, no, haters. Pet peeve is generally
haters gonna hate.
No, this is a really good pet
in the words
peeve.
Is it Katie Bassler that sings that?
No idea.
Haters gonna hate.
Anyways,
oh God, shush.
So like something really that annoys me is when people just comment unnecessary stuff onto my channel. Like someone today. All right, let me read this comment out that I got today. It actually was like, that was unnecessary, and that just made me feel shit. Thanks for that. This comment, someone commented on a video, don't waste your time making these videos. First of all, it's not affecting you, so you can leave. Like, if you don't want to see me, unsubscribe. Like, It's not a big deal to you. It's making me happy. Why does it affect your life so much?
This song, show this song. You'd love this song.
Haters gonna hate, haters gonna hate.
I like this song.
You could tell by my face, I never cared anyway.
That's Scarlett's theme tune to her life.
Haters gonna hate.
She's got some really good songs, actually. I just rediscovered her. I was obsessed with her like a few months ago.
No, but it really does trigger me when people just comment unnecessary stuff, because I'm like, that's made me feel shit. What have you gained from this? you've gained nothing from it.
Yeah.
So it just really annoys me, and it just triggers me. Like it doesn't. Some stuff it hurts me because I'm like, oh, okay. But most of the time it just triggers me because I'm like, that was really unnecessary, and that just made me feel down and made you feel good. Why would you want to do that? Like, why do people actually enjoy commenting hate? Like, I don't actually understand it. Like, let's make this person feel shit today. I'm gonna comment, you're ugly. Yeah, I've done something today that's good. Why do people do that? Like,
That's going back to my negative people. They're just clearly negative person attracting negative energy. who
like
have
if you're
nothing better to
jealous,
do with
then
their
just
life,
don't.
and they're
bother.
just in their little cave typing away because it makes them feel good about themselves, and then they have no life. So
Yeah, it just really triggers me.
jokes on them.
What else annoys me?
When Archie doesn't cuddle me.
Savannah is the most neediest person you ever meet. Can I just rant about you for 5 seconds straight?
That's not one of your pet peeves.
Did I say it was my pet peeve?
Then why do you want to rant about it on the pet peeve episode?
Man!
Look, I just like cuddles. There must be a word to have a cuddle addiction because I swear I literally have a cuddle addiction. Like, if I'm with Artie, I have to be like holding his hand or cuddling him 24/7.
Right,
I'm sorry, I'll probably get over it. Give it a few more months and I'll definitely be over it. So basically, enjoy it while it lasts, what I'm saying. Because give it like a year, I probably won't even want to sleep in the same bed. So I'm joking.
Savannah, it's basically when me and Savannah are like together, and if we're like, either chilling in her room or chilling in my room and chilling on the sofa like together, she will not let me not cuddle her. Like, she will literally grab my arm and put it round her, and then she'll like be like, "Oh, tickle my hair." And if I scratch her back or just like do it like out randomly, and then I'll stop, she'll literally give me the biggest death stare in the world. She'll go,
Do you want to know what I just learned? What I just read? So,
What?
Cuddling is like a drug. So basically, it releases oxytocin, lowers blood pressure, and lowers anxiety, which is probably why I love it so much because my anxiety is. And makes you feel good. Some people are just more affectionate by nature. Addicted is a pretty strong word to use. So both of you can shush
Who's both of you?
you and Artie.
All right.
Because I'm just releasing oxytocin,
Hey,
lowering
I
my
like
blood
cuddles
pressure,
too.
and releasing my anxiety. So
I'm
deal with
actually,
it.
do you know what? I'm actually very affectionate. Like, I always
Yeah,
like,
to be fair, you're very cuddly with me as well.
like whenever I'm with my mum or sister, I'll be like, cuddle me, like, like anyone near me. And if I'm just like, whether I'm just like in the kitchen or something, like my mum's there and she's not doing anything, I literally go over to my mum, just cuddle her or cuddle Savannah. So actually, I'm very affectionate.
Aww.
What?
It also releases dopamine, which means we're almost literally addicted to the person that we're in love with. That's no surprise to be honest.
Love your love life.
It'll come one day. I had to wait a long time, so maybe just. Oh, that's my sunglasses on the floor. Maybe just. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a bit. I always have to like. Feel like I'm getting like squared up to by the mic. I'm like, oh my god, hello. Let me move back a little bit, please. I'm always like, hello.
No. Yeah, my love life will come one day.
Yeah, it's a topic for another day, I think.
It is. when my love life comes, we'll do a topic on love life. But right now, it's non-existent, so do not talk to me about it.
But it's fine. You can just.
I'm
third wheel.
joking. It's existing.
You love third wheeling.
Huh?
You love third wheeling, no?
I love third wheeling, guys. I just absolutely love watching my sister be in love with someone. I'm literally the most single person on the earth. I love it.
Oh no, you do.
You know, funny the other week actually. So I was gonna go to London with my cousin Melissa and I need their boyfriend then.
Her husband.
Her husband Eric. And I was like, I'm literally third wheeling. So I was like, oh, Savannah, why don't you come down? Forgot she was with Artie. So then she came down. I was like, oh.
So she was.
So now I've gone from
fifth
third wheeling to fifth wheeling.
I think that was an upgrade.
But it was still fun.
Trying to find the picture of you third wheeling. It's actually really funny.
Yeah. The camera won't be able to see. Oh, yeah, you want to go forward.
Got a third wheeling on the tube. There you go. See, she loves it. She loves third wheeling. It's a vibe. I've never done it.
I think there's one time when you were, where we were in the car once with my ex. I mean, you in the back.
Don't recall that, to be honest.
Recall that or record that?
I don't recall.
Yeah, it was that. Those moments are just gone. They're blanked out my memory.
Yeah, and they're not. Yeah.
They're non-existent now. Never
Yeah, they
happened.
never happened,
Never
no.
did happen. When people see my story that I work out and they're like, "Oh, did you go to the gym?" I'm like, "No, I work out from home." And then some people like get really judgmental
people
about
judge
it.
me for that as well. Because I do both. I go gym and I work out from home. But like, I much prefer working out from. Well, actually, no, it's a lie. I like going to the gym. To be fair,
I hate going to the gym. It's the worst
I
thing.
love going.
Although I like the equipment, but like I don't like going on my own. Like if I go to the gym,
Yeah.
someone's got to be next to me the whole time, and you can't leave me.
Yeah.
Like I'll eventually get confidence to go to the gym by myself, but just I want to start my journey off with someone to get confident with this stuff, and then once I'm confident with all the stuff, you'll then be able to leave me and I'll be able to go on my own. But no one's really able to do that because they're like, I want to do my own thing, so I just work out at home.
Yeah, because the gym is my time to wind down. It's my time for myself. It's to do something for me. So I don't really want to be babysitting the whole time.
I wasn't saying I'm babysitting. I just don't like leaving people.
Yeah, so I just have to stand there while she works out.
No, you work out with me.
Yeah, but I know, but I like to put my headphones in and like blast.
Music.
Yeah, whatever music.
But
I'm listening to that
I work from home because I prefer it actually.
voice. It's good.
But I prefer working at home. You just
Yeah.
made me want to yawn.
Yeah, you catch yawns.
Do you know what? Yawns are actually so contagious.
Yeah, they are.
Like the other day, I was editing a video.
Do you know why yawn? Actually, I don't know if that's a fact or if Artie just made that up. Well,
What?
Artie told me that in caveman times, when they would yawn, it's because yawning's contagious because the other cavemen in the cave saw someone yawning, and then so they also yawned because they wanted to get the same amount of oxygen.
Well, that's to confuse my brain.
So
Anyways.
if you yawn, and I think, oh my god, she's getting all the oxygen, so my brain is like yawn as well, so you get the same amount of oxygen. I think that might be bullshit. I think I might make that up.
Yeah, it kind of seems like cap to me.
It's alright though. I like Artie's facts. That's an Artie fact for you. Artifact. Artifacts.
We should make a little episode.
We should make a little section called Today's Artifact. I've got a lot. I need to start writing them down. Artie's got his own section in the podcast. He doesn't even know it because he doesn't even watch him. Bless
I find
him.
that funny.
Bless him. Artifact of the day. That's why cavemen used to yawn.
Anyways, guys, let us know though what who you want to be our first guest on our podcast, because I think it might be time to start bringing guests in.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, I don't know who you want to be. Like, obviously, we'll do an episode where we interview my mum, we'll interview my dad, we'll interview our cousin, we'll interview one of our friends. We'll interview loads of people, but like it'll be me and my sister and interviewing them, and it'll just bring a bit more of a excitement, you know?
Yeah, let
Asking
us know
people about
what
their life.
else you want us to talk about as well.
Yeah.
I like my hair. Always it's weird with these headphones in. So, whatever. Yeah, let us know what else you want us to talk about because we've got a lot.
We've got a lot.
Got a lot to say.
We have.
So just give us some topics and we will blah 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 for like 40 minutes for your
Yeah.
entertainment.
Yes, we are here.
We're here at your service.
We're here entertaining you, giving you
But right now,
your evening entertainment, you know?
your evening entertainment is about to be ended because I want to go to
Yes,
sleep.
it is actually now nearly 10:30 and I'm tired and I
Past my
want
bedtime.
to
Do you know,
go to bed. Although saying that, I will probably now sit in bed for like 5 hours editing because that's
Yeah.
literally how my life goes now.
I was literally in bed at 9 reading my book last night. It was so good.
Oh,
I was
she's so
I
productive.
was asleep. And then I woke up this morning and watched Hamlet. It's the day in the life of a actor for you.
Day in the life of a
Acting
YouTuber is
student,
staying up to like
student,
5
not
a.m.
actor, yeah,
editing.
acting student.
The day in life of a YouTuber is just staying up to like 5 a.m. editing. Lols.
Yeah. Lol.
Lol.
My sleeping pattern. I have to get like.
Oh,
12
my
hours of
sleep
sleep.
schedule is so fucked up. It's so bad. Like, honestly, this is just what like time off school does to me.
Well, to be honest, my sleeping pattern is so good right now because Artie's been forcing me to go to bed at like 9 because I had to get up at 5 for filming last week. So past couple of weeks I've been going to bed at 9. It's been great.
Yeah, well, I've been going to bed. Last night I went to bed at
Past
3
my
a.m.
bedtime right now.
Last night I went to bed at 3 a.m. But that's because I was on call to someone for like 2 hours. But and then I'm waking up at like midday, and it's just like
That's
half the
not
day's already gone.
Not bad.
But
Anyways,
tomorrow we'll get
on
waken.
that
Oh my god, I
note-
forgot. Tomorrow we're gonna get waken up at 8 o'clock.
Slay. Well, better go to bed then.
Yeah.
On that note, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment any new things you want us to talk about, and we will maybe do them. No promises.
We will.
Unless they're shit ideas, then we won't do it.
You can also follow our Instagram, Big Sister Chats Pod, and DM us on there any ideas you would like.
Also,
and
follow our personal accounts as well.
they'll all be in the
Marie
description
.xx,
below.
Blah blah blah. And TikTok's the same as well.
Yeah,
So
but
yeah.
all the information for everything will be in the description below. You can all DM
Head
us
on
and
down
everything
there
like that.
and have a little look.
But yeah, we hope you enjoyed another episode of Big Sister Chat. We will
Good
see
night.
you in the next episode.
Good
Bye,
night.
guys.
Bye.